Spring champions.
Definitely will. Thank you so much, Paul. Says we are joined here by the Challenger champions, EUCS Holy Phoenix and Warlib of Huma. There is your guys' trophy. And I see that I left my glasses there. That is also... Oh, no, I haven't. That's yours. I'm just confused. Sorry. I'm confused because this was a very, very long series. And it did look at some times that you guys were not going to make it. You were down 0-2. I don't know who wants to take it. Just tell me when you felt the tipping point and that you could actually take this series home, Warlib.
Well, like for me, I think that it doesn't matter which team I am. It always goes like best of 5. I don't know, but we have a really nice attitude. And the last time, like the first game, we got stomped. Like literally stomped. It didn't matter. So right now, like we weren't even happy. Like we were saying, okay, like we started better than the last time. We just have to wait. Like I think that we are really good in best of 5. So we just have to fix this and just play as we do.
Yeah, it is the second time that you guys take it all the way to 5 games. We saw it in the semifinals as well, Holy Phoenix. How was the series for you? Did you feel like you could really make your mark and pull it in your way? Because it seemed like it was team play and strategy coming together only in that last game.
Yeah, like after we lose the first game, we said we can fix this. And like we knew that we were going to win. We played really bad first game, but I think it was because we weren't used to playing. We were excited, made a lot of mistakes. And then when we get used to playing, we were like playing really good. Last game as well, we make a lot of mistakes. I don't know why. We will talk about them. And after all, I think we won because we were just a better team.
For me, it boils down to you guys actually starting to split push a lot more, especially game 3 and 4. We know like it's a joke, we're like split push all the time, but it actually worked very well, in my opinion, against Wicked and some of his teleports. And the Trundle pick went up in value. Like, was that something like, who came up with that idea? Because I think the Trundle early pick in the 5th game and putting more priority in game 3 and 4 was actually super important for you guys.
Like, I think the pick was more about we had in mind to pick Trundle, and then we played like, because it's good against tanks and that stuff, and it's a good pick right now. But we didn't have in mind like it's gonna be that important pick in this series. But then we just realized like we pick Trundle, we win. We don't pick Trundle, we lose. So we came to that conclusion.
EpicSkillshot, welcome back, by the way.
Yeah.
It also looked at you guys in the straight lane matchups and also the lane swaps definitely had the upper hand. How do you think you did there? Because you were up against a very intense duo as well.
I think we are individually better, like even if I say that, like, so I think we won the 2-on-2, and I think we can always get an advantage from it.
Yeah, how did you live the rest of the series? Of course, you've been on the stage before, but did you feel the influence on being on the big stage and having the coach behind you maybe calling the shots at times?
A bit, but I really have to thank Inspire to give us experience in a best of 5, I think, because it helped us a lot getting through this one. Like, after we lost the first game, we knew everything can happen, so we made the best of it.
You made the best of it, I would say so, taking the first seed here in the promotion tournament. We are going to continue talking about that in just a second because I hear that we have the 2nd place Copenhagen Wolves ready as well. So let's head on stage where Pyrotechnics is standing by.
Thank you very much, Shocks. I am joined by the top laner of Copenhagen Wolves, as well as a name you guys will, of course, know, Wicked. First off, rough series today, but you know, you guys did have some solid early games and very, very close in the end there. But as somebody who's played a lot of long series, how do you bounce back from that and prepare for the promotion tournament next week?
So for this series in itself, I don't think it mattered too much. Like, it wasn't about the series, and that's not like we didn't lose because we were tilting or anything like this. But right now we play very inconsistent. So then we play our best. Like you saw the 2 first games, we do really well. It's very clean. But then we don't play good. It happens often for us. Then it's just a clown fiesta, like a lot of people are saying right now. And that's our problem right now. We need to improve our consistency. And if we do that, I'm still confident we can beat Giants. Because we've been scrimming Giants, we've been scrimming a lot of teams. I think we scrimmed Huma, we were better than them on average. But as I said, we have very inconsistency. So it's hard to say who shows up, right? And it's the same with Giants. We've been scrimming Giants, we're better than them on average in the scrims we had at least. So it's all about if we show up or not.
Very true. Now, it's also a small possibility you might face off against Roccat as well, since it is the 10th place LCS team you'll be going up against, depending on how this next week plays out. Are you saying you'd rather face off against Giants because you're more confident against them?
So I don't mind too much whoever we face us because I'm confident against both of them. But the thing is, we have scrimmed Giants, we know we played them, and we know we are winning in scrims. So if we play Giants, we have that confidence boost because we actually played them, we actually beat them in most of our scrims. Whereas if we play Rocket, we never scrimmed Rocket, we haven't played a single game against them, and we have no idea what they play or what they bring. Like, we can watch LCS, of course, what they play, but we don't know them as well as we know Giants.
Well, all right, that's a fair point. So then looking ahead, if you're confident that you can win that match and going forward, how confident are you that your team can, then go all the way through the tournament, make this LCS in the summer?
So now that we lost the game against, what's it called, Huma, right? It's going to be a lot tougher because we don't face the 9th team anymore, which is going to be Rocket or Giants, as you said. We're going to face Elements or Splice, and they're one tier above. I think we can win that game, but we haven't played them, as I said, so I don't know exactly how good we are in comparison to them. But from watching LCS, I think if we show up, we can win it. But as I said, we're still inconsistent right now. We need to work on that.
Well, I definitely hope you show up. Good luck in those games next week. Wicked, thanks for taking the time to talk to me. For now, though, we're going to send it back to the analyst desk to break that one down further.
Thank
Who
you
are
so
these
much.
guys? Huma, right?
Huma,
These
right?
guys?
Yeah, the winners with their trophy and the first seed in the promotion tournament. So let's talk about it. Let's get the bracket up. This does mean with the system, you guys get the first seed. You'll be playing on Saturday in a best of 5 versus the number 9 team from the LCS, which will most likely be Roccat. Let's base
That's
this
what
off the
most people
assumption.
expected.
Yeah.
Obviously, things can still change. It's going to be Roccat. Have you guys scrimmed Roccat, watched Roccat? What do you think is the difference between you and Roccat right now? Chaos.
I think with Rocket's changes, like they bring in the
They brought in Noxiac, yeah.
Noxiac and Smithy J. And who else?
No, Smithy J is
Smithy Giants.
Yeah.
now.
Oh, sorry,
they
sorry.
just got a Noxiac and they got
Yeah, I
tabs a
think
while
Noxiac
ago.
is a real upgrade
Yeah.
for Extinct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Extinct was like bit out of the picture. And I think Noxiac is a really good player, and I look forward to play against him.
What are your guys' impressions of what you can do? Obviously, one best of 5 away from the LCS. It may be 5 games again if you guys make it exciting.
Again, please.
No, please.
Like for me personally, I don't think it's gonna happen, but I would like to play against Giants.
I
Like,
mean,
for me, that is the most important.
it can happen. It can
It's
happen. If
possible.
Giants,
Like,
if
if
Giants
you
beat
win-
Copenhagen Wolves and you guys lose, unfortunately, you guys could meet Giants for that final spot. Because obviously, once you get into that second stage of the bracket, there's double elimination, 4 teams, 3 of them get an LCS slot. Does that help you as well, Holy Phoenix, if you look at the bracket, that you can still lose a game and still make it in LCS? Or does that stress not really affect you?
Yeah, I think we get used to losing. So like even though we lose the first game, I think like we have a still chance to win because after those 2 best of 5s going horribly and then comebacking, we are comfortable losing, I would say it. And then like it doesn't matter. We don't tilt each other. We are like in the team as well. We are very friendly to each other. In the most times we solve our problems easily and no like business that is a friendship in our team. So I think it's a good sign especially in the best of 5s because you need to support each other. If someone is demoralized or feeling sad, the other people can say, hey, it will be okay and we will play better in the next game. So yeah.
That's a very good quality to have. Maybe finally, Holy Phoenix, obviously you're the only person in your lineup that hasn't played in the EU LCS yet. Of course, you're a legend over in the TCL. What would it mean to you to be able to make your mark and show what you've got in the EU LCS?
The reason I joined this team because I wanted to get EU LCS. It's been like 2 years because I went to Worlds with Turkish team. I won 2 Turkish championships, so I was like, I'm okay with playing in Turkey. I accomplished everything I can, so I need to do something better. So when this team offered, I came. So if I get to ELCS, it will be really good for me, for my fans, and like I will feel like I'm a good player and I can do more, and it will motivate me better, and it will improve my gaming career, I think.
Yeah, I definitely look forward to that. If that happens, I feel like it must be the same for you just because you had that short stint, of course, on the Copenhagen Wolves. How much you feel like you want to prove yourself still?
Yeah, I want to prove myself, definitely, because in the Copenhagen Wolves, I didn't always have the consistent games. I had a lot of deaths, I know, bad KDA.
I know how that feels, man. Don't worry about it.
So I'm going to come back. I will be back stronger.
All right. And we have one man here next to us that we still have to give another prize to, because when we look at today's matches overall, one player for us really stepped up in the climb to the LCS stage. Werliv here next to me racked up 12 kills and 33 assists across 5 games and is our series MVP. Congratulations, Werliv. Obviously, your split pushing decided a lot of these games and the pressure you could put down. What does it mean to you to be the MVP of the series?
Well, for me, it means a lot because when I stopping being part of Giants, like for me, it was like being here is everything. So doing a nice job here and being the MVP and playing nice games means that I'm not part of the bad job that is maybe doing them right now. I don't know, for me this means a lot.
Well, definitely, and it's also one step closer for you guys to the LCS. And for both Huma and the Copenhagen Wolves, the race to the top is just beginning. The European Summer Promotion Tournament gets underway next Thursday, March 24th, when the Wolves face the 10th place LCS team, looking most likely to be the Giants, of course, and our coverage begins at 6 p.m. Central European Time, 10 a.m. Pacific, so mark your calendars. So that is it for the Challenger Finals. Thank you for joining us. Congratulations to Huma, and the book is closed on a 2016 Spring EU Challenger Series. It is time for us to sign off. From all of us here in Berlin, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you this Thursday for the final week of the European LCS Spring Split. Bye.
Ooh, you can now get
Your Janna, Willem isn't able to pin him against the wall, but Godbro will come in and take him out. Rudy has found Cajal, made the other way around. He's going to be going into Lifeline passive. There's Rudy going down. Cass as well also gets exploded. Nuxalon is going to be jumping forwards aggressively and gets the Monsoon. Willem does get locked down though. There's the E coming out from Cajal. Lambtra Spike will start keeping people alive, and actually a lot of damage now going on to the Copenhagen Wolves.
I feel like Wolves can buy enough time here.
He's got to ult. He has to ult like right now.
It's
the
not
first
up
Nexus
yet.
turret is going down. It's only coming up in a couple seconds. There's the ultimate, but the second Nexus turret is going out. Cajal and Wicked are coming up in 5 seconds, and Huma with the counter push managed to secure the Nexus, and they are the spring split champions here in Challenger.